Conor McGregor trash talk. Guys, is Conor McGregor's trash talk part of his success? Is it the reason for his success? It is and it isn't. You know, it's weird. I mean, we just saw Jose Aldo get knocked out in 13 seconds. Now, it's easy to sit back and to criticize, Jose Aldo. I think he just wanted to go in there and just come out hard, hit Conor hard right off the bat. Kind of like, they always say, the person who lands the first big punch, a lot of times will win the fight. And I think that was kind of his mentality, rather than, circle around or trying to avoid Conor, which in my eyes, of course, looking back on the fight, it's easy to say that. He should have circled, made Conor chase after him, or at least put some time in the ring. That's what, a lot of people might say that. I kind of think, the opposite of that. But what I would have liked to seen Jose Aldo do is, I would have liked to see him come out and just throw a big leg kick. I have to believe if he came out with intent, that he could make contact with Conor's leg. I don't see his leg. Conor's leg is out. He's in a karate stance. I mean, it's kind of. I don't know why we haven't seen the leg kicks from Jose Aldo. He must have some type of injury in his foot, leg, because he hasn't been throwing. I mean, guys, years ago he just destroyed people with that. That's what he's known for. And we just haven't seen it from him. And then he comes out against someone like McGregor, who his movement is it's like, that's like half his game. I mean, Conor's got a lot of game, his boxing and everything, but it's like it all starts with his movement and with that karate stance. I mean, I can't figure out why Jose did not come out. Maybe he was going to, maybe he was planning on tearing up that leg, and he just didn't come out with that kick. I don't know. The fight was so short, we'll never know. But I have to believe that Conor McGregor's trash talk, it helps him. And most of these guys, you always say, a experienced fighter is not going to be affected by that. And in the Seaver fight, Seaver, he just went out there and did his normal thing. I don't think he was affected by any of it. Of course, he doesn't speak English. I don't think so. So it's that probably helped. But that's the thing with Jose Aldo. He always acts like he can't speak English, but he must speak English because he gets so irritated by what Conor is saying. And I could have swore I've seen a video of Jose Aldo like years ago speaking perfect English. They were talking about the greatest fighters of all time, and then he lists a few guys, and he says, and then of course me, and he's speaking perfect English. Unless he had a translator, but I could swear he was speaking English. So I think Conor's trash talk, it got to him. And it's funny, it's like Nick Diaz did that for years, and he would upset guys and get them all, all flustered, to his advantage. I mean, guys would get really mad at Nick, and they just come in and start swinging, and but I always figured that, that's more against, they didn't really realize that that's what he was doing. They didn't realize how effective. I mean, Conor just did the same thing, and do I think it would have made any difference in the outcome of the fight? I don't. I mean, I think Jose's probably outskilled. Even if he wasn't upset, if Conor never talked trash, Conor probably still would win, because it all comes down to skill. You can talk all you want, like Chael Sonnen would talk, but it all comes down to skill. But I would have to think that Jose wouldn't have been rushing in like that. He would have thrown some kicks. I mean, like I said, unless it was injury for some reason that he didn't. But I think it is a combination of both. Conor's really good, but guys do get affected by his trash talk. I mean, he irritates the heck out of these other fighters, and to the point to where they almost seem like they're hating on him out of jealousy, but it's really not. I mean, he literally, talks bad about these other fighters, and they just don't like him. But ultimately, they're helping him. They're helping him. So, and so that's that. They really what they should have done is maybe done the same thing right back to Conor. You know what I mean? If he heckles you, you heckle him back even more, which I don't even know what you'd have to do. But anyway, Conor McGregor trash talk, it is part of his game, and it is effective. I mean, these guys don't like him. He's already even pissed off the guys in the 155 division. He's ripped on them all. I mean, they're like Cerrone. These guys are just sitting there, they already hate the guy. He's not even fighting in that division yet. So, man, I guess they just don't get it, Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on that. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be making some more videos. Just got to get the time to get out here and do some talking. And I'll see you guys later.